Hello, my dear curious and studious students of surgery. Myself, Dr. Mahesh Chaudhary. I am warm welcoming in my surgery lecture series. This surgery lectures contains entire surgery with radiology, anesthesia and orthopedics with video. So stay tuned with me. Let's start. Dear students, in this second lecture of hiatus hernia of esophagus, in the heading of abnormalities of esophagus, we will study hiatus hernia, achalasia of esophagus, Plummer-Vinson syndrome, esophageal diverticulum, Mallory-Weiss syndrome and Schatzki ring. Let's start. Our second lecture is hiatus hernia of esophagus. What is the hiatus hernia of esophagus? Means the herniation of stomach into the thorax through esophageal hiatus in the diaphragm. That is the hiatus hernia of the esophagus. There are three types of hiatus hernia. One is sliding or axial hiatus hernia. This is the commonest type. It is oftenly seen more than 80% of cases of all cases of hiatus hernia of esophagus. Not true hernia as phrenoesophageal membrane is intact. This is not typical hernial sac. In this hernial type, sliding hernia, hiatus hernia of the esophagus, there is no hernial sac. How it would be diagnosed? Diagnosed by the barium meal X-ray, by contrast radiographic study and by the esophagoscopy. Now the diagram. Diagram A showing the sliding hernia in the diaphragm, and second is a paraesophageal hernia, means this herniation of the stomach is parallel to the esophagus. Esophageal mucosa, OM means esophageal mucosa, GM means gastric mucosa, POL means phrenoesophageal ligament, D for diaphragm, P for peritoneum and TPOL means torn phrenoesophageal ligament. Second type of hiatus hernia of esophagus is paraesophageal or rolling hernia. That is very rare, consists only 10%. True hernial sac. In this hernial type, there is a true hernial sac. Phrenoesophageal membrane is ruptured. Fundus of stomach enters in the thorax. Fundus of the stomach enters in the thorax through esophageal hiatus. Diagnosis by the chest X-ray shows air fluid level in the mediastinum due to sac in the thorax and confirmed by the barium swallow exam. Operation is done by the thoracic or abdominal approach from the both approaches. Now the another abnormalities of esophagus is achalasia of the esophagus. What is the achalasia? Discovered in 1674 by Thomas Willis. Achalasia is a Greek word. Achalasia means the failure of relaxation. Peristalsis is absent. Esophageal peristalsis is absent in achalasia of esophagus because there is no continuity of the muscular cord of the esophagus. Lower esophageal sphincter fails to relax during swallowing. What is the etiology in achalasia of esophagus? Degeneration of absence of ganglion cells of Orbach's plexus throughout the body of the esophagus. Various causes have been incriminated in achalasia of esophagus. That is the emotional stress, external compression or trauma, Chagas disease caused by Trypanosoma cruzi and infection. Clinical features are dysphagia, regurgitation, weight loss. Diagnosis made by the barium esophagogram, barium meal X-ray shows slightly dilatation of esophagus and obstruction at the cardia. Second is straight X-ray, find posterior mediastinal air fluid level. Physiological studies. Manometric study of the esophagus reveals that there is no typical or coordinated peristaltic wave of esophagus in response of swallowing. Instead, feeble and repetitive contractions may occur throughout the esophagus and lower esophageal sphincter fails to relax after swallowing. Intraluminal lower esophageal sphincter pressure is increased at rest. Fourth type of diagnosis is the esophagoscopy. Retention of esophagitis, presence of carcinoma. Treatment condition incurable, aims to relief from distal esophageal obstruction. From symptomatic relief, there are three devices. Medical treatment is sublingual nitroglycerin before or during meals for esophageal dilatation and lubrication of the esophagus. Second is mechanical dilatation by pneumatic or hydrostatic bag or by passage of Hurst-Maloney bogies. These ruptures the circular muscle fibers of the lower esophageal sphincter. Third is the esophagocardiomayotomy described by German surgery Heller in 1914 by thoracic approach. Only on anterior wall of the esophagus. Good result in 90% of cases for minimum 10 years and follow up. So Treatment of choice is achalaria of esophagus. Treatment of choice in achalaria of esophagus. In these are the three types. Abnormality of esophagus is esophageal diverticulum. The definition of esophageal diverticulum is protrusion of esophageal mucous membrane through the esophageal wall. Types, there are two types, true and false. True contains all layers of esophagus. False consists only mucous and submucous layers. Three sites where the diverticulum is esophageal diverticulum is arises. One is pharyngoesophageal diverticulum. Second is parabronchial mild esophageal diverticulum near bifurcation of trachea. And third site is epiphrenic diverticulum in distal esophagus. Clinical features of esophageal diverticulum is cervical dysphagia, effortless regurgitation, gurgling sensation in the neck. Diagnosis made by the barium esophagogram manometric study esophagoscopy. Through this we can diagnose esophageal diverticulum, and treatment is only surgical treatment. Large diverticulum excise wing automatic stapler by the automatic stapler. Our diverticulum is excised very near to neck of the diverticulum and close with a traumatic suture. Next abnormality of esophagus is there are miscellaneous lesions of esophagus like Plummer-Vinson syndrome. What is the Plummer-Vinson syndrome? Almost simultaneous described in 1914 to 1920. Plummer-Vinson from United States, Kelly and Patterson from England. These scientists or researchers are firstly describe this syndrome. Main symptoms of this syndrome is cervical and cervical dysphagia. Women are morely affected over 40 years of age maximum. Iron deficiency anemia. Causes are dietary deficiency has been incriminated. A fibrous web partially obstructing the esophageal lumen at its upper end. Means esophageal upper end there is a fibrous web, that is the Plummer-Vinson syndrome. Symptoms: a traumatic oral mucosa, spoon-shaped fingers and brittle nails, long-standing anemia, cervical dysphagia. And treatment of the Plummer-Vinson syndrome is correction of nutritional deficiency and forcefully dilatation of the web with esophageal boogies. Next abnormality of esophagus is Mallory-Weiss syndrome. Linear mucosal laceration at the esophagogastric junction. Reasons are behind this is sudden increase in intra-abdominal pressure during vomiting transmitted to the esophagus against closed glottitis. Diagnosis by esophagoscopy, and treatment is nasogastric aspiration, blood transfusion, eye saline lavage. If there is bleeding, only eye saline lavage is to be done and blood transfusion. Surgical treatment is long proximal gastrostomy is to be done in Mallory-Weiss syndrome. Schatzki ring and esophageal web in its lower most of the part. Means Plummer-Vinson syndrome is in the esophageal upper part and Schatzki ring in the lower most part of the esophagus. Contains only mucosa and submucosa. Diagnosis made by the barium esophagogram esophagoscopy. Treatment is intermittent and esophageal bouginage is the treatment of choice. Next abnormality of the esophagus is benign stricture. Causes: corrosive esophagitis, tuberculosis, syphilis, herpes, radiation esophagitis, Crohn's disease, secondary to reflex esophagitis, Schatzki ring, secondary to Plummer-Vinson syndrome, edema, congestion, inflammation, thrombosis of vessels, superficial layer sloughs out, followed by fibrosis, delayed reepithelialization and stricture form. Painful dysphagia. Treatment is NBM, endoscopy, dilatation of bouginage. If fails, then reconstructive operation or bypass operation, stomach tube, feeding tube, rarely in jejunum. These are the another abnormalities of esophagus. There are video on the YouTube is available. Very good video is available in this regard on the YouTube. You can search for achalaria esophagia, then hiatus hernia, Plummer-Vinson syndrome, esophageal diverticulum, Mallory-Weiss syndrome and Schatzki ring. These are the videos are available on the YouTube. You can watch it. Here is the end of our second lecture. Thank you.